Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Friends, welcome back to the live transmission between Chelsea and Crystal Palace FA Cup semi-final. Right now, Chelsea, they are playing in the yellow kit, whereas Crystal Palace, they're playing in the original kit. I'll be giving you the team lineups. If you can bear with me a second, and I'll type right now in the chat box below so that you have an idea that who is playing who. And bear with me right now. In the meanwhile, guys, if you could please subscribe the channel, it really helps us to grow this platform, and please do subscribe the channel. Right now, we'll go through the Chelsea lineup. Mendy, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, James, Jorginho, Kovacic, Alonso, Mount, Timo Werner and Havertz are starting for Chelsea. Whereas, I'm just gonna put in the chat below so that you can read it and it's easier for you to know who's started. They also have Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek, Saul, Ziyech in the bench, whereas Butland, Ward, Anderson, Guehi, Mitchell, Kouyaté, MacArthur, Schlupp, Eze, Mateta and Zaha start for Crystal Palace. I'll be putting their names below here in the chat section as well. Guys, I'll be putting out a poll as well. Do let me know who do you think is going to win this match. Is it going to be Crystal Palace or Chelsea? Please do give in your votes and we'll see who wins in the end. And the poll is up, so please do let us know who do you think is going to win the semi-final, the FA Cup semi-final between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Right now it's almost 10 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil, and Chelsea with a chance here, and Butland getting the ball safely in his hands. Kouyaté with the ball. He tries to fight it off from Havertz, but Zaha comes in. Reece James collects the ball, gives it to Rudiger. Rudiger looks for Kovacic. Kovacic passes to Jorginho. Jorginho to Mount. Mount to James. And it looks like Chelsea are dominating right now at this very moment, and the Chelsea player is down, but referee gives nothing, and there's a foul on Eze, and referee gives a free kick to Crystal Palace. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to post something on social media as well. 11 minutes gone, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Crystal Palace lumping the ball forward. Nothing comes out of it. It's a throw-in. Patrick Vieira shouting instructions to his players on the pitch. Guys, please do give in your votes. Hi, 666. Thank you for tuning in. Please do subscribe the channel, folks. It really helps us to promote this platform. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It will be only possible through your kindness and through your humbleness. If you could please subscribe, I'll be really thankful. Right now, a goal kick for Chelsea. Alonso passes the ball back to the goalkeeper, and Jorginho gets it. He gives it to Reece James. James running forward with it. He gives it through the gap to Timo Werner, and ball comes to the goalkeeper, and that's the end of it. Right now, Reece James is trying to help out his forwards. He's playing in a pretty advanced position. So is Alonso. So I think Tuchel is trying to create pressure. I'm sure he would have seen yesterday's match in which Liverpool did apply the same thing. They pressurized Manchester City and they got 2 quick goals. And right now it seems that Chelsea are applying the similar tactics. You could say that Alonso is almost playing as a winger. And Rudiger passes the ball to Havertz, who lays it off for Timo Werner. He puts in a low cross but blocked by MacArthur, and the ball has gone out for a corner kick. 13 minutes gone, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Guys, if you could please subscribe to the channel. It is really helpful for me to grow this platform. Please subscribe the channel. Right now, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. And 14 minutes gone, Reece James with a corner kick. He takes it and it's been headed up by Crystal Palace. A goal kick is given. Crystal Palace fans a lot in numbers. There was a smoke flare earlier, and Thomas Tuchel standing there and looking at the play. It's a big day for Crystal Palace. They have a chance to get into the FA Cup semi-final, FA Cup final, and playing the likes of Liverpool. And they'll have to go through this bigger test, which is Chelsea. I think Chelsea are the favourites in this one. So far, Chelsea they won't be able to win the Premier League, similarly the Champions League, and I think this is a chance for them to win the trophy. So I think they'll be the favourites, and they will try their very best to beat Liverpool as well in the final. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to post something on the social media aware so that more people can find out about this watch-along, and it helps us to grow this community. The more people would know about Football Gupshup, the more it will grow, and that's what we are trying to do over here. please do subscribe to the channel. Right now, Crystal Palace trying to get the hold of the ball, but so far they haven't been able to. 16 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Right now, ball comes to the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. 17 minutes gone, and the goalkeeper trying to find some options. He lumps it forward, and ball comes down to Eze. It's been headed away by James, who puts it forward. Mason Mount collects it, but it's being challenged by Schlupp. That's 18 minutes gone, and a foul has been given to Chelsea. Free kick won by Guehi. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us. Crystal Palace with a throw in. Right now, Azpilicueta given the foul. 19 minutes gone, and Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Thomas Tuchel having a look at his players. He's looking at the system, looking at the formation. What he's implied is, I think, a similar manner as Klopp did yesterday. I think Alexander-Arnold and Robertson played excellent yesterday. They were the key men in yesterday's game. I think similar tactics have been employed by Thomas Tuchel. Reece James and Alonso are playing so out wide that you almost think that they're playing as the wingers. And right now Crystal Palace trying to get hold of the ball. They're controlling the possession. Eze passing the ball around, pinging those passes. Koyate back to Guehi, and comes down to Matata, but is being intercepted. Crystal Palace do know that it's a very big game. I think the biggest game in their career right now. It's a very big achievement to go to the semi-finals of the FA Cup and playing in the Wembley. I think it's special for the fans. Guys, please do subscribe the channel. Right now, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. 22 minutes gone. Chelsea trying to get hold of the ball now. Crystal Palace did earlier by keeping the possession for last 2 to 3 minutes. And right now it seems that, guys, please do give in your vote. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? Gareth Southgate amongst the crowd, having a look. I think he might be watching Mason Mount, Reece James, watching Eze, watching all those English players playing in both of the teams. Thiago Silva sitting in the bench alongside Loftus-Cheek, who's apparently getting ready for some reason. Guys, please do subscribe the channel. It really helps us to grow. Press that subscribe button. Right now, Rudiger with the ball. Right now, Rudiger passing the ball to Kai Havertz, who goes up in the air with a header, and the ball comes to the goalkeeper. And 24 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Kovacic is on the ground. It seems there's something wrong with his ankle. They're showing the replay. Apparently, he twisted his ankle while falling on the floor, on the ground, and right now he seems to be in anguish. And I think he can't carry on. I think he's done. It's pain for him, and Loftus-Cheek being instructed by Thomas Tuchel what he needs to do, how he needs to operate in those pockets, how he needs to transmit those passes between defense and towards Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, how he has to help Jorginho. So I think he is about to come on, and Kovacic in pain. Loftus-Cheek about to come in for Kovacic. 25 minutes gone, and that's a bad loss for Chelsea right there. So let's see how it goes. Crystal Palace fans they're having the time of their lives. They're having almost a big party. They never been in this kind of situation, so everyone can understand. And it's a big celebration for them right now. Chelsea are used to it, going to finals, semi-finals. They've won it so many times. They've won it with Jose Mourinho. They've won it with so many managers. I think for Crystal Palace, it's a big thing to be in the semi-final and playing in the Wembley Stadium. It's a foul on Eze, and the referee has given a free kick. Mason Mount not happy. So let's see how things goes. And right now, so guys, I'm looking at your votes, and so far you think that Chelsea will be winning the semi-final, and Crystal Palace right now are trailing. So that's 7 votes so far. So please do give in your votes. The chance for Crystal Palace comes close and nothing comes out of it. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Reece James looking for option. He passes it to Jorginho. Jorginho has been brought down by, and Thomas Tuchel is going ballistic, and he's angry at the referee. He thinks that the referee is being soft on Crystal Palace and being very strong on Chelsea, and he seems to be giving out his frustration. So guys, who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be Crystal Palace? Please do let us know. Please do give in your votes. Who do you think is going to win? I'm sure you're going to go for Chelsea, as they're very strong in terms of squad as well as form as well. Right now 29 minutes gone, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Chance come for Chelsea, but Zaha is equal to it. Right now Zaha comes close. It's collected by Mendy. That was a good chance for Crystal Palace. Here comes Timo Werner, and wasn't able to connect with it as Aspilicueta, who missed the chance. So that's it. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Patrick Vieira with one of his assistants and thinking what he can do right there. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now it's 0-0 between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. It will be almost half time in 15 more minutes, and right now what we can see is that Chelsea are trying to keep the ball. Crystal Palace are equal to it by pressing high. Wilfred Zaha, Matata are really coming in and helping out their midfielders, and they're really pressing high. They are giving a very good game to Chelsea. Right now we could see the likes of Rudiger also coming up front, leaving their position. Kovacic has been injured and Loftus-Cheek has been brought in. Christensen with the ball, who has been reported that he'll be leaving Chelsea as well. He has signed a contract somewhere else. Right now Timo Werner with the ball, passes it to Alonso. Comes to Rudiger. Rudiger passes it to Christensen. Christensen passes it to Reece James on the right. He puts in a cross, and Schlupp comes out with a header, clears it. Ball comes again back to Christensen, who gives it to Rudiger. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow this platform. Press that subscribe button. We'll be doing another watch along between PSG and Marseille. I'll be looking for another one, which is for the Bundesliga between Bayer Leverkusen and RB Leipzig. I'm not sure if I will get the transmission. If I'm not able to, then I won't be able to do that one. I'll try my best to find somewhere if I'm able to get it. If I do so, then I'll be doing that one as well. So there'll be two watch-alongs, one Bundesliga and the other one Ligue 1. So right now, Crystal Palace trying to defend from Chelsea right now. Chelsea passing the ball, comes to Alonso. Alonso with the ball, he's running with it, comes down, Crystal Palace clear it, comes to Kovacic. Mason Mount tries an attempt, and it goes out for a goal kick. Guys, please do subscribe. Please do give in your votes. Who do you think is going to win the semi-final? And right now a counter attack by Crystal Palace being negated by Chelsea, but still Crystal Palace holding the ball. They're playing with the front foot. Wilfred Zaha, Matata, Mitchell, Eze, all trying to create some trouble for Chelsea backline. So far they have been successful. Chelsea haven't been able to dominate Crystal Palace. 35 minutes gone. Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0. And Eze with the ball. He is trying to put inside the box by the looks of it, because the angle is good. And I think he will try to find Matata in there, as well as Anderson. Koyate is also in the middle. So Loftus-Cheek trying to man mark Matata. Mendy has Son in his glare. So let's see. Cross comes in. Being headed out by Christensen. There's a shot taken and stopped by Mendy. That was a good chance for Crystal Palace. Twice it has been saved. First it was Anderson, but he was offside. But earlier, and Mendy is saved. Koyate with a kick, and Mendy has kept Chelsea in the style. It was onside. Koyate takes a kick, saved by Mendy, but Anderson, who hit the post, was in an offside position, and that was a good chance for Crystal Palace to go ahead, and Mendy equal to the challenge. So Chelsea still in the game, but Crystal Palace are trying their very best to get a goal over here. They've been really dominating in terms of the attack, and like Chelsea, they haven't been able to get a clear shot on Crystal Palace goal yet. So that shows that what Crystal Palace want is that they want to win this match. They want to get to the final, and they're not taking this game lightly. They do know that's a very big game in their whole career. Right now, Crystal Palace fans, they're really amping up the noise inside the stadium. They do know that this is a very big chance for them to get into the FA Cup final. It doesn't come quite often, and Patrick Vieira team is really playing good at this time right now. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow this platform. Please press that subscribe button. It will be really kind of you to subscribe this channel. Right now Mendy with the ball, he passes it to Rudiger. Rudiger gets the ball. He's looking for option and he passes it to Timo Werner, who comes in deep to collect the ball. So that tells you about how good Crystal Palace are playing. That Timo Werner has to come in deep. And there's a foul. Is that a foul? Is that a penalty? And that's a dive. That's a dive. And the referee is going to issue a yellow card. It looked like as if it was a tackle, but the referee thinks it was a dive from Kai Havertz, and there was no connection. Come on, Kai Havertz, you have to do good. This is so bad. I don't know why people dive. You shouldn't dive. There was no. That's a bad game by Kai Havertz. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel and the match between Ajax and PSG has started as well. I'm just going to see if it's going on. Right now Chelsea keeping the ball. Kai Havertz has been followed by two Crystal Palace players. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Half time almost coming up, and .39 minutes gone. .39 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Wilfried Zaha with the throw in, and Mitchell with the ball. Matata trying to control the ball, but it's been gone out. It's going to be a goal kick for Chelsea. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now Chelsea with the counter. 41 minutes gone. Guehi is trying to stop the ball. Guehi has really impressed in terms of the way he plays. Rangers have beaten Celtic in extra time to go into the Scottish Cup final, and that's a big result. And Bruno Guimaraes has helped Newcastle to win 5 games in a row for the first time in 3 years, so that's a big result as well. Newcastle United winning 5 in a row. Zahavi opens the score, but has been given offside between PSV and Ajax, the Dutch Cup final. Bayern Munich just 1 win away for winning the Bundesliga for the 10th time in a row. 10th time they're going to win the Bundesliga. That's a big stat right there. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now 43 minutes gone, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Chelsea with a throw-in, near to their goal. Marcos Alonso giving a throw-in. Comes to Rudiger to Jorginho. Jorginho passes it to Christensen to Reece James to Azpilicueta. Comes to MacArthur, and the ball is up in the air. And the goalkeeper passes the ball to Anderson. I think in the second half we'll definitely see some goals. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really thankful to you for those who have tuned in. Thank you Usman, thank you 666, thank you. Thank you Najib. Exactly, Lord, about football, Chelsea is not playing good enough. They're not really good. And that's how things are standing right now. "45 minutes gone, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil." And I think Patrick Vieira's side has been much more better than Thomas Tuchel Chelsea. I think they have given a thought or so for Thomas Tuchel to think about it, what he's going to do. I think he'll have to come up with a plan. And so far, we haven't seen any threat in terms of which would cause any trouble to Crystal Palace. I'm pretty much sure that if Lukaku would have been playing, then Chelsea would have been much more direct. But for some reason he hasn't been playing, and it seems that Chelsea will sell Lukaku this summer. Where does he go is one to be seen. Perhaps PSG, perhaps back to Italy. Maybe Inter Milan would want to get him back. And let's see how it goes. And right now we have Mitchell, who keeps the ball inside, comes back to Zaha, but Chelsea are able to put it away. Anderson gets the ball, he lumps it forward. 2 minutes given for the stoppage time. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow this platform. Press that subscribe button. It will be really humble of you, it will be really kind of you to help and support Football Gupshup. Right now Rudiger with the ball. He keeps the control and almost half a minute remaining before this tie. Guys, please do give in your votes. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Chelsea or Crystal Palace? So far Crystal Palace have been playing good, so please do give in your votes. Who do you think is going to win? Right now I think it's 50-50 between Chelsea and Crystal Palace, so we're not sure who do we think is going to win. Schluck, Mateta waiting in the center, and it comes to Anderson, but it's been handed off, and referee blows the half-time whistle, and that's it, and the teams are going inside. So far Crystal Palace, the one who I think have impressed. They really approached this game in a different mindset. They're playing with real confidence. They really want to go into the final. I think it's a very rare occasion for a team like Crystal Palace to get a chance to play in the FA Cup final, especially at Wembley. So I think that's what motivating them to perform better. So right now it's 0-0, and I'll be going for a short break, and please do stay tuned in, and I'll be back in 5 more minutes. Guys, I'm back. Right now, players still haven't come out. They will about any time now. The referee's out with the ball. So far we have 15 votes. Guys, please do give in your votes, and you can definitely see the likes of Chelsea players in the tunnel talking to each other, thinking about what can they do. So let's see. Watchalong coming out, and the Crystal Palace team as well. Chelsea team as well out on the pitch. The match is about to restart. Just gonna start the second half. So later, folks, we'll be doing Marseille, PSG against Marseille. Please do not forget to tune in for that one. And the referee is going to blow the whistle. Chelsea are going to start the kickoff. Kai Havertz on the ball. And the match has started. So let's see what Chelsea and Crystal Palace do in this one. I think both of the teams are going to come and try to implement those plans which they've discussed in the half-time. And I'm sure that Chelsea will try something to get a goal, at least to try to get a shot, which they've been unable to. Kai Havertz, Loftus-Cheek exchanging passes, and Havertz still with the ball, puts a cross in. Nobody inside the box, and Kai Havertz gets the ball again on the right flank. He lays it for Jorginho. Jorginho tries to pass it to Alonso, but it's been intercepted. And Crystal Palace holding the ball. Bought to Eze. Kovacic was injured earlier in the first half, and Loftus-Cheek came in place of him. Right now Chelsea are trying to win every ball they can. It's a very different Chelsea right now by the looks of it. And Loftus-Cheek with the ball, he passes it to Reece James. Reece James to Christensen, to Jorginho. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm really thankful for you that who have tuned in today. Right now Alonso with the ball. He passes it to Rudiger to Christensen, to James, to Loftus-Cheek, to Azpilicueta, to Havertz, to Reece James. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now Reece James with the ball. He passes it to Jorginho. Jorginho to Mason Mount to Rudiger, Rudiger to Azpilicueta, to Reece James, to Loftus-Cheek, to Reece James, to Jorginho. Right now Chelsea are trying to hold the ball and they're doing it exceptionally well. I think Thomas Tuchel would have wanted this to happen because in the first half Crystal Palace were keeping more of the ball, but right now it seems that it's Chelsea who are doing this for last 3 minutes since the second half started. So you can expect Chelsea right now passing the ball. Mason Mount goes outside the box. He aims for the goal, but it goes out wide into the crowd. I think Chelsea are getting frustrated in terms of getting a shot at goal. Like there's too much passing going on around and the end product is not there. So I think Chelsea will have to get something in terms of final third, kind of finishing in the end. It's too much passing around the ball, and right now they haven't been efficient in terms of taking the shots. Right now Timo Werner with the ball, he tries to go in, but MacArthur is equal to it. He's shadowing Timo Werner as much as he can. He doesn't want to give him any space. Mitchell backs to Guehi, backs to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper lumps it forward towards Mateta, and Mitchell tries to come for it, and Azpilicueta gets the ball, gives it to James. James to Rudiger. Guys, please do give in your votes. Who do you think is going to win this semi-final? Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be Crystal Palace? Will we see an upset over here? Ajax have scored the goal against PSV in the Dutch Cup, and in the 38th minute, right now Chelsea have a chance. Timo Werner with the ball and he misses it. Crystal Palace clear the ball away. 50 minutes gone, almost 51 minutes, and it's Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Timo Werner comes close. Excellent ball by Loftus-Cheek, and Timo Werner, I think, was a little bit slow. Only if he would have been a little bit on it and he would have got a chance, he would have scored the goal. But excellent defending by Guehi. Right now Timo Werner running again, beating Anderson. He gets to the ball, he passes it to Azpilicueta to Havertz, to Azpilicueta to Jorginho, Rudiger, and Rudiger takes a shot and it goes out wide, and that's the end of it. 52 minutes gone, Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now Crystal Palace about to make his substitutions. I think Jordan Ayew is about to come in. Who does he come in place of? We'll see. And Mendy gets the ball. Right now, Chelsea are dominating as soon as the second half started. It's almost going to be 10 minutes now, and I think the possession has been with Chelsea. So let's see how do they do. Reece James with the ball. He looks for option. He gives it to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek running with the ball. And guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We really do need your support over here. Right now Chelsea are dominating since the second half started. It's 54 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Right now Jordan Ayew about to come on, and it's going to be a goal kick for Crystal Palace. Jack Butland asking his players to go forward. He lumps it up, and Reece James and Wilfred Zaha vying for the ball. Reece James gets it, passes it to Christensen. Christensen to Rudiger. Rudiger lumps it forward towards Timo Werner, and Anderson is quick to it. He passes the ball towards Jordan Ayew, but the ball has gone off for a throw-in. Thomas Tuchel sitting on the bench, thinking what he needs to do, what he needs to get. Ward with a throw-in, puts it to Jordan Ayew, comes back to Ward, who lumps it forward. Zaha has been handled by Rudiger. Zaha looks towards ref gives nothing. Ball is with Mendy. Mendy lumps it forward, comes towards Azpilicueta, but it goes out for a throw-in. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now, Rudiger holding the ball, and he passes it to Christensen. 57 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Crystal Palace defending excellently right now. In the first half, they were dominating Chelsea. So far, we can definitely see that Chelsea are trying to get into final third, but Crystal Palace pressing is superb, and right now you could say that the stat has come up. 85% possession is with Chelsea for the last 10 minutes, and Crystal Palace are having them are allowing them to have the ball, but in terms of getting a shot or producing a shot, it's coming to nothing. And right now Rudiger, he passes the ball to Jorginho. Comes back to Loftus-Cheek. Back to Rudiger. 58 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Chelsea are really playing bland over here. Seem to don't get it. Like, they've got so many talented players, and how come they're playing so dull? I think Thomas Tuchel really has to let the shackles off. I think you could go a little bit adventurous. You could almost say that you're snoozing off. Ajax have scored another goal. Mazraoui scoring it, and Ajax are winning this one, it seems, from PSV. So right now 59 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. See if there is any other match. .59 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Chelsea are trying their best, but Crystal Palace are now penetrating some attack over here. Finally they're getting the ball, and Wilfried Zaha this time puts in a cross and is being headed out by Azpilicueta. It was coming towards Eze, and nothing comes of it. Chelsea have won 3 corners, whereas Crystal Palace, they won the first one right now, and Eze is about to take the kick, and the referee has given a goal kick. 60 minutes gone. And right now Chelsea getting the ball, comes to Alonso. 61 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. Anderson is down, holding his head. 61 minutes gone. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Crystal Palace fans amping up the sound inside the stadium. So let's see how this one goes. Right now, Wilfried Zaha has been fouled, but referee gives nothing. Comes to Mason Mount. Mason Mount gives it to Alonso, and I think as soon as the more time goes off, both of the teams will be vying for a chance to take a shot at goal. And right now, ball comes to Mason Mount, but he's unable to bring it down, and it's been intercepted by Crystal Palace. They lump it forward. Wilfried Zaha trying to get to the ball, and that's a foul by Rudiger. Still again, Wilfried Zaha can't believe it, but he hasn't given foul. The referee thinks that Wilfried Zaha is making antics and He doesn't trust in those kind of antics right now. As Piliqueta comes inside, the cross goes in, Anderson is equal to it and he pulls the ball off. And right now Chelsea are making sure that they get another chance at goal. So far they haven't been able to. Right now they're trying to get a shot at goal. As Piliqueta to Kai Havertz, who's running with the ball, comes inside again, but turns and gives it back to Reece James. Reece James to Jorginho, Jorginho to Reece James, and comes to Christensen to Alonso. Alonso passes it to Jorginho. Jorginho looking for a runner. He doesn't find anyone. He gives it to Mount. Mount holding the ball. He gives it to Rudiger. Rudiger to Jorginho. Jorginho lumps it up, but it goes out for a goal kick. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It's a humble request. It's a kind request. Please do that. Please support Football Gupshup. Without you guys, I won't be able to do it. So please subscribe. I'm just asking if you could please help Football Gupshup. Right now, Butland with the ball. He is gonna lump it forward. 64 minutes gone. Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0, and right now it seems that Chelsea are trying to get something, and they do know they have about 25 minutes remaining, and they should try to get something over here. So far they haven't been able to. James to Jorginho. Jorginho passes it forward but comes to Anderson. Comes to Mitchell. Piliqueta takes it from Mitchell. Comes to Kai Havertz. And there's a chance for Chelsea. And there's a goal scored by Loftus-Cheek. He takes a shot outside the box and he scored a goal. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. Chelsea were looking at more threatening side since the second half started. And right now, folks, we have a game on. The goal has been scored. Chelsea have kick-started this. Let's see if Crystal Palace will respond to this brilliant goal from Loftus-Cheek. He shoots outside the box and it's a goal, and the goalkeeper had no chance. Butland nowhere near around it. A superb goal scored by Chelsea. I think there was a deflection. Who did it hit? I think it was Schlupp. Or was it Guehi? I think they're going to show it from another angle. There was a deflection. Just trying to have a look. I think it's Schlupp. It is Schlupp. Or was it Anderson? Doesn't come from this angle. Perhaps from this one. Yes, it was Anderson. It hit the back of Anderson. And Chelsea have scored the goal. So that's Chelsea 1 and Crystal Palace 0. Guys, please do subscribe. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. 67 minutes gone and Chelsea have taken the lead. Please do give in your votes. Who do you think is going to win? Right now Crystal Palace are playing aggressively now. They have kind of waken up. I think it was very big mistake of them not to start the second half as they ended the first half, and I think it has costed them. Right now Timo Werner running with the ball and Butland comes out and collects it. 68 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. Loftus-Cheek scores the goal. Right now we can definitely see Chelsea winning this one if they are playing in the same manner. But if Crystal Palace do go on a break, you can expect Crystal Palace to score an equaliser. So far it's 68 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. And Jorginho with the ball. He gives it to Reece James. James to Azpilicueta. So right now Team of Wonder running for the ball, and let's see, pass the ball back to Loftus-Cheek. Comes to Azpilicueta and Mason Mount. I'm just gonna put in the chat. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. Thank you for subscribing. Please keep on subscribing. It really helps us to improve Football Gupshup. Gareth Southgate having a conversation with one of his assistants, and they're looking on the systems to which they need to employ. And right now Wilfred Zaha with a throw-in. 70 minutes gone. It's Chelsea, and Jorginho gets the ball. He gives it to Azpilicueta, to Loftus-Cheek, the goal scorer. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. I'm just going to have a look at the voting to which you guys have voted. Right now, Loftus-Cheek passing the ball to Havertz, is down. Referee gives nothing. Comes to Eze. Eze puts the ball towards Zaha, and Chelsea have made a foul. And Loftus-Cheek, the one who made the foul on Schlupp. 71 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. Referee having a word with Loftus-Cheek over there. Guys, please do subscribe. Right now, Guehi with the free kick. He takes a long shot towards Ayew, and Ward comes back to Kouyaté. Ayew being fouled, and Mason Mount, the one who made a foul. Right now, Crystal Palace trying to take a chance over here. It's almost 90 minutes remaining. There looks to be some activity on the bench. Patrick Vieira about to make substitutions. Christian Benteke is getting ready to go in, and it seems that Crystal Palace are trying to make a change so that they get something, because it's almost towards the end. So Schlupp comes in and Benteke goes in, whereas MacArthur has also been substituted and Olise has been brought in. So Benteke and Olise brought in for MacArthur, as well as there's a tussle going on between Azpilicueta and Benteke as soon as Benteke came in. And right now, free kick taken quick. Olise comes in for MacArthur, and he puts in a low cross towards Zaha, and the ball has gone out for a throw-in. And 73 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0, and Zaha isn't able to control the ball. Comes to Guehi. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. Right now Butland gets the ball. And Butland is looking for option. He's going to lump it forward. He does. And comes down to Benteke, who controls it, gives it to Zaha. Zaha gives it to Ayew. Ayew running with the ball. He goes in. He gives it to Zaha. And Zaha gets the ball. Easily coming close. He puts a cross in again. Comes down to Eze. Eze gives it to Olise. Olise going in. He's controlling the ball. He puts it in. And Chelsea players are defending with their lives right now. They do understand that Crystal Palace, they're trying to get an equalizer, and Chelsea cannot let their concentration go down right now. It's looking all Crystal Palace at this very moment. Olise back to Guehi, Guehi to Eze, Eze to who comes inside, and he finds Guehi, Guehi to Ayew. Ayew looking for option. He goes inside, he doesn't find anything, still keeping the ball. He comes out, passing to, still holding the ball, still holding the ball, still holding the ball. And he gives it to Zaha, Zaha going in. He tries to pass it to Benteke, Benteke holding the ball. Mitchell towards James, it's all pressure from Crystal Palace right now. And Loftus-Cheek with the ball, and he's running with it. He's too powerful, he doesn't go down. Kai Havertz running with the ball, is he going to take the shot? He holds the ball and he is looking for option, and Crystal Palace players are back in their own positions. So far Chelsea and Crystal Palace are almost guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right now Chelsea with a chance, and Mason Mount scores a goal, and he has taken another goal for Chelsea. Chelsea has scored 2 goals, and Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. Mason Mount with a brilliant goal. He plays the shot instead of pulling it through the power. He plays the shot and he scored the goal for Chelsea. Chelsea has scored 2 goals now. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. A goal scored by Mason Mount. I think it's going to be tough for Crystal Palace, but they're trying their very best. I think it's going to be a little bit harder for them now, but you never know. So Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. Goal scored by Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount. Butland does get his hands to it, but he wasn't able to stop it. Mason Mount with a brilliant placement goal, showing his true skill, and he does it so brilliantly, and he scores the goal. A deadly assassin, and that's a very good goal scored by Chelsea. I think almost 15 minutes remaining, and Mason Mount has been substituted, and Jorginho as well. Lukaku has come in now alongside Ziyech, whose old side Ajax are playing in the Dutch Cup final as well. Loftus-Cheek make a foul, and Kante has also come in. I think he has come in place of Ziyech comes in place of Mason Mount. And N'Golo Kante comes in place of Jorginho. And Lukaku comes in place of Kai Havertz. And Reece James put the ball out for a corner kick. And Crystal Palace are going to have a corner kick right now. 78 minutes gone. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. Patrick Vieira's side will have to come through something if they want to make something out of this. It's coming to almost to a close. And there's a chance for Crystal Palace. Comes to Henderson, who heads it. It goes over the bar, and that was so close for Crystal Palace to score a goal. If they would have scored it, then they would have another chance to get back into this game. But it wasn't so. It comes and Anderson misses it. Unbelievable, unbelievable. He wasn't man marked. There was no one close to him. It would have been a cherry of a goal. He just needed to put inside it. That's it. But he misses it. The ball goes out. And 79 minutes gone. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. Ball comes to Mitchell. Mitchell passes it back to Guahi. Guahi gives it to Butland. Butland lumps it forward to Rudiger. Rudiger tries to give it forward. Comes to Bart. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson coming with a close chance for Crystal Palace. And Atletico Madrid has won against Espanyol. They were down to 10 men. They scored a goal in the last minutes. Right now Butland with the ball, and he lumps it forward, comes down to Christensen, to Conte to Reece James, passing it to Conte giving it to Ziyech running with the ball. He looks for Azpilicueta about to go in. He wins the ball from Mitchell, comes to Timo Werner, gives to Ziyech with the ball, takes a shot, and Butland saves it. That was a brilliant piece of play between Werner and Ziyech. Excellent goal. Taking chance right over there by Chelsea, and right now Crystal Palace are trying to build their attack as well. 81 minutes gone. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow this platform. Press that subscribe button. Jordan Ayew running with the ball, and he wins the corner kick, but the referee has given a goal kick. Thiago Silva coming in for Christensen. Mendy passing the ball to Rudiger. Rudiger to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Thiago Silva to Ziyech to Azpilicueta, who's in this age is running on the right flank, and the captain passes the ball to Loftus-Cheek, who gives it to Reece James to Rudiger heads the ball towards Alonso, but Crystal Palace get to the ball, and Rudiger again trying to come and win the ball over here. And right now Anderson with a throw-in. It's almost 7 minutes remaining, and Crystal Palace will have to score the goal now. If they won't be able to, then it's going to be pretty hard. So guys, I'm going to close down the poll, the one which you have made. Just going to close the poll now. So please subscribe the channel. Help us to get to 1,000 subs. Guys, please subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. I'm really thankful for those of you who have subscribed. It really gives me motivation to do more of these watch along. And right now it's almost 84 minutes gone. Loftus-Cheek scoring the first goal, and then later Mason Mount with excellent placement shot scored the second goal. He didn't put any power, he just placed it, and he almost scored a similar goal to Declan Rice, who scored against Lyon in the quarterfinal, second leg, placing it. And right now Milovic is come in place of Koyate. So 85 minutes gone, Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. We can see Mitchell with the ball. He's looking for option. He gives it to MacArthur, who gives it to Anderson. Anderson to Guehi. Guehi taking the ball forward, and he passes the ball to Anderson. Anderson passes the ball to Olise. Olise looking for option. He passes the ball to Milojevic, and the ball is gone out for a throw-in. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. 85 minutes gone, and you could almost say that Chelsea have one foot in the final, where they will be playing against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, who won yesterday with 3 goals against Manchester City, and both of them will be playing in the Champions League semi-final. Manchester City against Real Madrid, whereas Liverpool will be playing against Villarreal. The match will be taking place on 26th, which will be on Tuesday, 26th of April 2022, and next day Liverpool will be taking on Villarreal on 27th of April 2022, which will be on Wednesday, and then on 28th West Ham United will be playing against Frankfurt, the same Frankfurt who defeated Barcelona, and for the Europa League semi-final. So we'll be doing all those watch-alongs. And right now Loftus-Cheek with the ball, who passes it to Kante. Kante puts it back to Thiago Silva, to Reece James, to Azpilicueta on the right flank, who gives it to Ziyech in the middle. Ziyech passes it towards Lukaku. Lukaku was onside, who passes in, and I think it was missed by Azpilicueta, who was running inside the box. So Crystal Palace would have conceded another one if Azpilicueta was clear. So right now I think it could say that Chelsea are almost in the final, but we still need to see 1 or 2 more minutes to be down, because stoppage time do have to come in. I'm trying to see if I can find the match of Bundesliga. So far I haven't been able to. I'm trying my pretty best if I could, so I could do that watch along as well. Nothing. "89 minutes gone. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. And you could say that Chelsea are in the final, and you could say that they will be playing against Liverpool. Crystal Palace did play the first half pretty good, but in second half it was all Chelsea. And Kante passing it to Timo Werner. Timo Werner clear. He goes inside, but there's nobody inside. He didn't know where Lukaku was, who was just right behind him, and Lukaku gives him a thumbs up. And again Ziyech wins the ball, comes to Azpilicueta to Kante, who gives it to Ziyech. Ziyech goes inside and he gives it to Kante again. Kante passes it to Rudiger. Rudiger passes it back to Mendy. So that's, you could say, almost the time is finishing. Guys, please do subscribe. It's a humble request, it's a kind request. I'm all asking is for your help. Please do subscribe if you can. It will be really great, and I'll be really thankful. Please do subscribe. It motivates me, it helps me to do these watch-alongs and make more football videos. So please do subscribe and join the Football Gupshup family. Please do subscribe. Right now Lukaku holding the ball, and Guahi comes near it, runner with the ball, and he gives it to Lukaku. Lukaku hits the post, and Ziyech almost hits it, and the goalkeeper Butland, he stops it. That was so close. Chelsea were about to get 3 goals, 3 chances. Lukaku, Ziyech, and Timo Werner, all 3 of them. First, it was Timo Werner who passes it to Lukaku, hits the post. Ziyech hits it, and the defender, it was Guehi, or I think it was Guehi, and Chelsea players really trying to get the 3rd goal, trying to finish this game. 3 minutes given for the stoppage time, and Alonso with the corner kick comes to Timo Werner, and right now Thiago Silva with the ball, who gives it to Kante. Kante passing it forward. Timo Werner gets it. He passes it to Rudiger. Rudiger gives it to Ziyech. Rudiger comes in. He takes a shot, and a brilliant block by Anderson. And Butland keeps the ball in, and Rudiger with an excellent shot over there. So Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. And you could say almost Chelsea getting the 3rd goal. And Rudiger fancying his chances right there. So folks, I'll be coming in later to do PSG and Marseille. Sorry, I wasn't able to get that Bundesliga transmission. Hopefully next week I will try my very best to get Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. I really want to do the Bundesliga one, another chance for Chelsea, but Lukaku was a little bit behind, and 92 minutes gone. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. So I will definitely be doing the Bundesliga watch along, Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund, and do tune in for that one. Do not miss out on that one. I'll be doing that one. It will be happening on, I think, Saturday. I'll let you know in a sec. It will happen on 23rd of April. Yes, on 23rd of April, Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund, the Klassiker. So please do not miss out on that one. On 23rd, Borussia Dortmund Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich will be playing at home, so they are one win away to win the Bundesliga. So this fixture is really going to be something. I think Borussia Dortmund wouldn't want them to win. So please do tune in on 23rd of April for the Bundesliga Watchalong. And I'll be coming back on Tuesday. There's a big match coming on Tuesday for Premier League. Manchester United against Liverpool. You don't want to miss out on that one. Big match. And Chelsea have won the semi-final of the FA Cup. They are into the final. They'll be taking on Liverpool. Thomas Tuchel shaking hands with Patrick Vieira. And Chelsea done a pretty good job. They'll be facing Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. It's going to be one big match. Let me have a look when it's going to take place. I think it's going to take place in the month of May. And as I've said, Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Saturday, 23rd of April, 22. Do tune in to Football Gupshar for the first ever Bundesliga watch-along. And let me have a look. So guys, on Tuesday, we'll be back for Liverpool and Manchester United. Liverpool will be playing against Manchester United for the Premier League. So I'll be doing that watch along on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday there are going to be 4 matches for the Premier League between Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, Leicester City, as well as Newcastle United, Crystal Palace, Manchester City against Brighton. So 4 Premier League matches happening on Wednesday. Chelsea against Arsenal, Everton against Leicester City, Newcastle United against Crystal Palace, Manchester City against Brighton. So do not forget to tune in for that one on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I don't think so, there will be one. Perhaps there is one Premier League fixture, Burnley against Southampton. I'll see if I'll be doing that one. On Friday, there's going to be no watch along, but I'll be bringing out that what if transfer video. As for Saturday, it's the big one, Arsenal against Manchester United. I'll be doing that one for certain. Then there will be 3 matches: Leicester City against Aston Villa, Manchester City against Watford, Norwich City against Newcastle United, and later it's going to be Bundesliga first ever watch along, Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund. I will give the updates of the match between Brentford and Tottenham, but the big one will be Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich, remember folks, are just 1 win away for winning the Bundesliga for 10th time in a row. 10th time in a row. I'm sure Borussia Dortmund will not let them. I think they're going to give them a game. But let's see what happens. It's going to be a big match on Saturday. And that's what it is. Then on Sunday, what we will do is we will be covering another round of fixtures on 24th of April, which is Brighton against Southampton. There will be 3 matches taking place at the same time: Brighton against Southampton, Burnley against Wolves, Chelsea against West Ham United. I'll be covering all those 3, and later onwards is going to be a Merseyside derby between Liverpool and Everton. So I'll be covering that one as well. So hopefully folks, you'll be tuning in for all these watch-alongs for Premier League, for Bundesliga, and then we will enter into the Champions League and Europa League week in the midweek. You could say starting from Tuesday, we will head into that week where on Monday it's going to be Premier League fixture between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. That will kick off. And on Tuesday, the big one, City against Real Madrid. And on Wednesday, Liverpool against Villarreal. And on Thursday, West Ham United against Frankfurt, as well as RB Leipzig against Rangers. Then in the same time, I'll be also covering Leicester City against Roma as well. Leicester City against Jose Mourinho's Roma. So I'll be doing that one as well. So folks, hopefully you will be there with Football Gupshap. Thank you very much for tuning in, and please do not forget to tune in later for PSG and Marseille. Hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you for watching and have a nice one. Thank you for subscribing, and please promote this channel as much as you can. Please pass it forward to your friends and family. It's really helpful for me to grow this platform.